Hey, Mac, let's take a look at weather again this morning. Is it going to be warm, hot, or extra hot?
Oh, well, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. There's only three seasons in Texas. It's hot, real hot, and damn hot. So I think we're already at the third one there, folks. We're looking at 75 degrees right about now, fairly humid. Actually, it's the best part of the day to be walking around. If you need to do anything, just turn the headlights on your lawnmower. Otherwise, it's tough to be out there in the afternoon. Our peak was 94, but many areas inland were at 100 degrees over the weekend. There's very little relief in sight. These are your forecast highs again for today. So 96 in the inland areas. Of course, the coastal waters, Port A and Rockport, they're probably about 89, 90, but it's once you get inland, we start rising with temperatures forecast to be at 104 to 108. Of course, the heat advisory continues for much of the western areas. That does not include the coastal portions of Nueces County, but hey, just take it easy. During the middle part of the day, you will perspire a lot. Now, we've had some pretty interesting stuff north of us, but it's not really happening for us. Big line of storms fired along the dry line out in far west Texas. It kicked off this complex of storms. Basically, has been crossing the arid west over the last couple of hours. It is now colliding into another area of showers that developed from the east. So these two are actually having a big kaboom right about there in the hill country and north. Here's I-10. Junction would be right about here. So this is San Angelo. They just had some big heavy rain, and this is all occurring right about there. At this point in time, when it starts getting closer and closer to the Highland Lakes and then to Austin, it's probably going to weaken. So we don't really expect it to get much further. It basically started yesterday and is now weakening this morning, but somebody got something in terms of us. Chances are pretty slim. So we continue with the hot, dry weather, and if we see anything, you'll see these clouds coming through. These are the debris from the stuff up there. But in terms of rainfall, I doubt anything will get farther south of Austin. There you see cluster 1, cluster number 2, and boom, they're colliding right there over the Central Plains. Now, this is a really kind of a dry line, and I'm calling it a stationary front, but it's drier up here than below, and that's the area where the thunderstorms developed and fired along and kept going right on through there. So yes, a little excitement somewhere in Texas, but not much more than that. Our long-term view continues to be on the warm side. Now you'll notice the bubble of hot air continues over our region. A little bit of a dip there as we get to the middle of the week, and what we're going to see is just a little bit more cloud cover around here. Otherwise, temperature staying on the warm side right on through. And then for the weekend, it starts warming up again. Slow. As long as that big bubble of hot air is there, we're just not going to be in any kind of luck. No, the stationary front is basically stalled. It's not going anywhere. In fact, if anything, it's going to back up and start pulling away. And yes, high pressure builds in. Now you're going to hear me say this for the next 4 months. So mostly sunny, very hot all the way through Wednesday. And as we get into the latter part of the week, we start picking up a little bit more cloud cover and, 1 or 2 sprinkle showers coming in off the coastal waters in the morning.